Hello everyone, let us embark together on a long and winding journey through the deepest mysteries of the universe and our very own existence, as if we were gathered around a warm campfire in the vast enveloping darkness of night, listening to tales whispered in tones brimming with awe and wonder. Imagine yourself lying on a vast open meadow beneath a sky twinkling with countless stars, a gentle breeze carrying the chill of endless space, and I shall recount this story to you slowly and in meticulous detail, allowing every element to unfold as vividly as the stars themselves flickering overhead. Let us commence with the vivid revelations offered by historical research. Approximately 5,000 years ago, the earliest civilizations on Earth first emerged in the ancient land of Mesopotamia, which we recognize today as modern Iraq, where the Tigris and Euphrates rivers meander through fertile plains, depositing nutrient-rich silt that nourished both lush vegetation and burgeoning human societies. In that region, beneath a scorching sun and swirling dust-laden winds from nearby deserts, humanity invented writing the very first impressions etched onto sun-baked clay tablets that captured ideas, laws, and narratives in enduring form. Alongside this monumental innovation came the birth of organized political states governed by kings who ruled from towering stone palaces adorned with intricate carvings and guarded by vigilant sentinels, codified laws inscribed on massive stone steles to preserve order amid the bustling throngs of merchants and traders in vibrant marketplaces, currency in the form of gleaming silver shekels exchanged in lively commerce that connected distant villages and cities, military forces equipped with bronze spears and chariots to safeguard borders against nomadic incursions, and countless other facets that coalesced to shape the modern world we inhabit today, a landscape of teeming metropolises alive with the hum of vehicular traffic, illuminated by the glow of handheld electronic devices that connect us instantaneously across continents. Among these pioneering achievements, the Mesopotamians also devised the wheel around 3,500 years before the Common Era, revolutionizing transportation and pottery production through the potter's wheel that allowed for uniform vessels essential for storing grains and oils. They brewed the earliest known beer from fermented barley, a staple beverage that fostered social gatherings and even held ritual significance in temple offerings. They crafted the first board games like the royal game of yore, precursors to modern chess that entertained elites and commoners alike. They pioneered cartography with rudimentary maps etched on clay depicting rivers and settlements for navigation and land division. And they conceptualized timekeeping by dividing the day into 24 hours and the circle into 360 degrees, laying the groundwork for calendars and astronomy that influenced civilizations for millennia. Yet, until quite recently, the narratives of human history remained largely shrouded in obscurity, comprehended only superficially, much like peering through a dense fog blanketing an ancient forest where the rustle of leaves and the scent of damp earth stir curiosity but yield no clear vision. Now, thanks to the revelations of contemporary scientific inquiry, we understand that anatomically modern humans, designated as Homo sapiens, individuals endowed with intricate brains capable of abstract thought, sophisticated language, and creative expression, have originated in East Africa roughly 200,000 years ago, though groundbreaking discoveries in the year 2025 have pushed this timeline even further back, with a 1 million-year-old skull unearthed in China, suggesting that early branches of our lineage diverged at least 500,000 years earlier than previously estimated, and new fossils from Ethiopia's Ledi Gereru region revealing coexisting hominin lineages between 3 million and 2.5 million years ago that bridge gaps in our evolutionary tree. Envision that primordial African expanse, expansive savannas bathed in golden sunlight, herds of elephants lumbering across the horizon, the resonant roars of lions echoing through the nocturnal hush, and the inaugural bands of humans clustering around flickering campfires, apportioning the yields of their hunts, their sun-kissed skin and inquisitive gazes lifted toward the star-strewn firmament. This realization implies that recorded history encompassing books, parchment scrolls, and later digital archives constitutes merely about 2% of the span during which humanity has dwelt upon Earth. What transpired during the remaining 98% of that epoch? Our forebears roamed through impenetrable jungles teeming with exotic flora and fauna, pursued prey amid the glacial rigors of ice ages that cloaked continents in crystalline sheets, adorned cavern walls with ochre and charcoal pigments depicting hunts and spirits in vivid murals such as those in Lascaux cave in France dating back 30,000 years, echoed rhythmic drumbeats during communal ceremonies that bound tribes in shared rituals, and endured cataclysmic upheavals including volcanic eruptions that darkened skies and asteroid impacts that reshaped landscapes, all enigmas that evoke a profound sense of humility before the inexorable torrent of time. We require a more comprehensive chronicle of human history, encompassing the entirety of our tenure on this planet from those initial footfalls upon African soil to the sprawling skyscrapers of contemporary urban centers, and extending even beyond that 200,000-year threshold. Who were our progenitors? Did Homo erectus, who ventured forth from Africa over 1,800,000 years ago, master fire for cooking within shadowy grottos and craft rudimentary tools from flint and bone? Or the robust Neanderthals, with their sturdy physiques adapted to Europe's brutal winters, who buried their dead with floral tributes suggesting emergent spiritual awareness as early as 100,000 years ago? And concerning Earth itself, how did it coalesce? Picture 4.5 billion years ago a colossal nebula of gas and dust swirling chaotically in the frigid void of space, gradually contracting under gravitational inexorability, igniting into an incandescent protoplanetary orb, then cooling to form a rugged crustal shell, tumultuous oceans roiling with primordial fury, and volcanoes belching plumes of obsidian smoke that painted the heavens in twilight hues. What transpired antecedent to Earth's genesis? Prior thereto lay the solar system's accretion from that selfsame nebula, with the sun erupting in radiant warmth at its core, orbited by nascent planets including a nascent Earth coalescing from rocky debris. This quest for profound historical depth ultimately culminates in a monumental interrogation regarding creation. How was the cosmos forged, and how did we arrive at this juncture? Every human culture harbors ancient lore narrating the genesis of Earth and humanity, legends transmitted orally across generations around hearth fires amid howling winds and the acrid tang of smoldering timber. In Mesopotamia, the deity Marduk contended with the primordial sea monster Tiamat, dismembering her corpse to fashion the heavens and earth from her remains. In ancient Greece, the void of chaos birthed Gaia, the Earth Mother, who coupled with Uranus to spawn the Titans. In various African traditions, the supreme god Nyame molded humanity from clay infused with divine breath, as recounted in Ashanti folklore. In India, the eternal Brahmin dreamed the universe into being from a cosmic egg, symbolizing potentiality. In Egyptian mythology, the god Atum emerged from the watery abyss of Nun to self-create through divine utterance, birthing Shu and Tefnut, who separated sky from earth. Among the Aztecs, the gods Quetzalcoatl and Tezcatlipoca sacrificed their own blood to propel the sun into motion, ensuring the world's continuance. And in Chinese lore, the goddess Nua repaired the fractured heavens with multicolored stones after a cosmic calamity, reshaping humanity from yellow earth. These creation sagas possess immense traditional potency, serving as anchors that situate us within the expansive cosmos, proffering solace amid the interminable nocturnal expanse. In our present epoch, we possess a distinct creation narrative grounded in empirical science, and remarkably, recent scientific advancements have unveiled profoundly novel insights into humanity's remote antiquity. For the inaugural instance, we can construct a narrative predicated upon verifiable scientific evidence encompassing archaic rock strata, deoxyribonucleic acid extracted from fossilized osseous remains, and telescopes peering across cosmic abysses. Since approximately 1990, extraordinary strides in paleontology, the excavation of fossils amid the resonant clinks of chisels in dim caverns, molecular genetics, the sequencing of genetic strands under fluorescent laboratory luminescence, and astrophysics, the scrutiny through colossal observatories perched on wind-swept mountaintops, have elucidated fundamental queries about our provenance. A nascent interdisciplinary domain has arisen, tracing our lineage from the universe's inception nearly 13.8 billion years ago per the most recent Big Bang paradigm refined by James Webb Space Telescope data from 2023, which has mapped over 800,000 early galaxies and discerned unexpectedly luminous formations challenging conventional timelines. positing a cosmos expanding at accelerating velocities propelled by enigmatic dark energy, thence to life's emergence from rudimentary compounds in ancient hydrothermal vents or primordial ponds, culminating in the Odyssey toward civilization where humanity pioneers illuminated metropolises and spacecraft hurtling toward distant stars. The elucidations proffered by science from foundational physics, the collisions of subatomic quarks within particle accelerators, to the resplendent stars populating the Milky Way galaxy comprising approximately 100 billion stellar bodies. From the solar system's genesis with its 8 planets encircling a golden sun, to the evolutionary trajectory of terrestrial life across billions of years marked by genetic mutations and natural selection rather than fragmented across disparate cultures, now disseminate universally via tomes, digital networks, and cinematic documentaries. Science has evolved into a universal lexicon transcending ethnic boundaries, its narrative constituting the collective saga of humankind and the bedrock upon which we all stand, engendering a profound sense of unity amid the laughter of children resounding across every continent. Humanity has traversed an arduous path from mythological epics featuring thunder-wielding deities and leviathan sea beasts amid reverberating tempests to the most unadorned explications of cosmic history. Contemporarily, the universe is delineated with considerable precision from inaugural cataclysms, the Big Bang and colossal conflagration exceeding billions of degrees in fervor, inflating spacetime from a singular infinitesimal point, subsequently galaxies coalescing from turbulent hydrogen clouds, nurseries of nebulae birthing billions of stars in kaleidoscopic splendor. Concurrently persists a parallel chronicle of omnipotent creators instilling faith and aspiration amid solitary vigils. Truly, the genesis of religion on Earth eludes full comprehension, perhaps germinating from primordial rites encircling campfires with percussive drums and ecstatic dances. Its antiquity may extend to 300,000 years ago, evidenced by Neanderthal interments adorned with flora. Whether it arose organically from imperatives to rationalize cataclysms or was imparted to forge bonds with a cosmic consciousness remains speculative. Though science manifests its formidable societal sway through vaccines preserving multitudes and telecommunications linking global populace, a verity endures. Religious philosophies resonate deeply with our neural architecture, proffering consolation, communal affiliation, and existential purpose. None comprehends whether these esoterica intersect with life's terrestrial advent. By what mechanism biological vitality commenced defies certitude. Myriad scholars have authored volumes enumerating myriad proofs avowing absolute veracity. Yet whether one be a scientist amid effervescent retorts in a laboratory or an ascetic immersed in serene monastic contemplation, persuasion of universal adherence to one's paradigm proves elusive. In holistic appraisal, cosmic vitality aligns with one of 3 paradigms. Primarily, life may constitute a singular cosmic phenomenon, rendering Earth potentially unique. Certain adherents posit vitality as a singular fairy tale manifesting once alone, be it through a creator's sorcery or stochastic scientific confluence. To date, expeditions like Voyager traversing solar system peripheries and the Perseverance rover traversing Martian terrains in 2025 persist in questing vestiges, yet no extraterrestrial vitality has manifested beyond Earth's envelope, notwithstanding myriad prospects encompassing billions of planets within habitable zones as per over 5,000 confirmed exoplanets catalogued by 2025. This poignant solitude may envelop us indefinitely, evoking diminutiveness amid ebony voids. This conundrum, dubbed the Fermi paradox since Enrico Fermi's 1950 inquiry "Where is everybody?", underscores the dissonance between anticipated ubiquity and observed absence, with hypotheses like the Great Filter positing insurmountable barriers to interstellar expansion such as self-inflicted cataclysms or resource scarcities. Secondarily, vitality may permeate the cosmos routinely, positioning us as mere participants. Lacking exhaustive cosmic cognition, humanity discerns non-singularity. Our solar system mirrors myriad stellar systems harboring thousands of exoplanets via Kepler and transiting exoplanet survey satellite telescopes. Earth analogues likely outnumber Saharan sands, with 2025 data affirming over 5,000 verified exoplanets, numerous within liquid water domains. Naught impedes ubiquitous genesis, though undetected hitherto, acclimation to Earth status as one amid innumerable vital worlds behoves us. Tertiarily, vitality embodies deliberate orchestration. Eschewing religiosity, this may encompass an advanced species attaining omega-point civilizations per Frank Tipler's paradigm augmented by quantum computational simulations wherein progenitors fabricate universes experimentally to assay novel intelligences or for amusement. Spiritually, it evokes an omnipotent deity manifesting all via arcane fiat, as chronicled in imaginative tomes. These triune paradigms engender cosmic vitality, inclusive of Earth. Probabilistically equilibrated, discerning veracity proves arduous. Upon Earth, vitality purportedly commenced via carbon molecular cascades, rudimentary compounds elongating into intricate assemblies within tepid pools beneath archaic acidic deluges circa 3.8 billion years ago, thunderclaps and lightning catalyzing chemical cascades. Thereafter, aqueous and energetic amalgamations germinated primordial simplicity, inaugural protocells encapsulating self-replicating ribonucleic acid within lipid membranes. Sundry scientists conjecture that amid cosmic vastness, Earth's insularity precludes exclusivity. Seeds may have descended aerially or drifted via tidal surges, as in panspermia wherein meteorites like Murchison bearing organic amino acids convey precursors. Yet origins of such vectors recurse. Whence the meteor, and therein how vitality coalesced? Fundamentally, vitality self-assembles irrespective of provenance, akin to cosmic inception via Big Bang corroborated by 2025 cosmic microwave background refinements. Our mandate discerns that genesis. Are humans descendants of extraterrestrial worlds? Did the cosmos emerge from a creator's ethereal grasp? Whither science and religion conduit humanity pending revelation, perchance millennia hence via ventures like Breakthrough Starshot dispatching nanocraft to Alpha Centauri? Presently, proffer personal convictions. Which paradigm resonates for cosmic vitality's inception? For the cosmos, temporality reigns paramount. However colossal or potent, temporality inexorably erodes and dismantles all galactic mergers unfolding languidly across billions of years, inaudible collisions resounding in vacuity. Temporality manifests as an intangible archetype permeating interactions, imperceptible yet omnipresent in its dominion. It surreptitiously dismantles the cosmos incrementally, akin to fluvial erosion sculpting lithic formations across eons. Extracosmically, temporality's subsistence queries persist, alongside multidimensional hypotheses enabling retrogression via wormholes. Intrinsically, however, temporality's clutches prove inescapable. Within cosmic confines, temporality embodies the ultimate adversary, though none endures to its terminus to witness denouement perchance heat death with maximal entropy in 10 to the power of 100 years. Now, contemplate stellar strife against gravitation, delineating stellar implosion and evasion tactics amid inexorable pursuit. Cosmic scrutiny unveils ubiquity of sphericity near universal corporeality assumes ovoid perfection revolving languidly in obscurity. Should a cosmic artisan have sculpted thus, gravitation indubitably presides. Gravitation operates simpliciter, augmented mass amplifies potency, invariably attracting toward centrality. Exempli gratia, terrestrial stationarity derives from gravitational tetherment to planetary core, engendering stability beneath sols. Conversely, gravitational aggregation spherizes sufficiently massive entities. Excess, however, precipitates peril. Perpetual accretion inexorably culminates in upheaval. Solar exemplars epitomize stellar plenitude, luminosity deriving from core compression engendering transmutations. Gravitation propels, sustains, and terminates stellar vitality. Stellar trajectories from inception to extinction entail perpetual tussles betwixt vitality and demise, ultimate victor invariably gravitation. Anomalies occasion cataclysmic liberations, yielding mutual nullity. Radiant luminosity betokens thermonuclear conflagrations, microdetonations within incandescent cores. Gravitation compacts centrally as thermonuclear effusions tens of millions of degrees distend peripherally. Equilibrium denotes stability, akin to uniformly inflated orbs. This poise erodes as heliocentric transitions ensue, temporally decelerating exponentially. 10 million years for hydrogen exhaustion, 2 million for helium incineration, mere 250,000 for carbon synthesis, 3 weeks for silicon amalgamation, instantaneous iron-nickel terminus. Throughout heavy element forges, escalation in fervor and girth occurs, gravitation momentarily receding antecedent to triumph. Each post-hydrogen synthesis liberates profuse thermals, chaining progressions. Hydrogen-helium fusion demands 10 million degrees, resultant fervor escalates to 100 million, catalyzing carbon genesis, thence intensified cascades. Gravitation wanes transiently, hypothermia induces expansion, stratifying reactions peripherally while cores forge neon oxygen. Stellar autophagy ensues, precipitating gravitational denouement. Iron epitomizes terminus. Amid illusory triumph, iron-nickel assimilation ensues. Contrarily to exothermic precedents, endothermy consumes vitality. Overburdened cores necessitate augmented fervor for equilibrium. Deprived, thermal decrement precipitates sub-second gravitational annihilation, supernova. Since 1930, nova denotes such detonations, stellar finales wherein gravitation prevails. Not all culminate explosively, solar analogues succumb silently. Our Sun, in 4 to 5 billion years, capitulates sans spectacle. From Alpha Centauri vantage, terminal luminosity flickers to obscurity, unmemorialized in cosmic night. Post-ejection, residual luminosity emanates from vestigial reservoirs, evolving to black dwarfdom absent external catalysis. Milky Way harbors 60 to 70% solar analogues, departing unobtrusively. Conversely, over 50% binaries potentiate spectacles, type 1a supernovae. White dwarfs, stellar vestiges, exhibit densities approximating 10 tons per cubic centimeter, terrestrial diameters, maximal 1.4 solar masses Chandrasekhar limit. Transgression via companion accretion precipitates thermonuclear ignition, carbon-oxygen fusion yielding luminosity. Designated standard candles, they calibrate galactic distances, discerning cosmic acceleration. Post-detonation, neutron star evolution probable, though vestigial ambiguity persists, certain type 1a events annihilate utterly. Thus, cornered, white dwarfs reciprocate cataclysmically. In extremis, endurance, or detonation, recent 2025 observations illuminate novelties, an unprecedented fourth stellar demolition modality, double detonations evinced by sulfurous shells, geriatric white dwarfs devouring planetary detritus, presaging solar fate in 5 billion years. Aberrant supernovae like SN 2021 YFJ, stripped to osseous cores, elucidating thermonuclear progenitors, and colliding white dwarf neutron amalgams birthing calcium-rich transients, refining stellar mortality models.